How AI helped me take control of my finances, personal finance tips. Imagine handing over your financial worries to a machine and actually feeling more in control than ever before. That's exactly what entrepreneur and author Adrian Brambila did, and his story is turning heads across the internet. But here's where it gets controversial. Can artificial intelligence really replace a human financial advisor, or is this just a tech trend with hidden risks? Brambila, who once struggled with financial stress, decided to put OpenAI's ChatGPT to the test. In a Facebook post that quickly gained traction, he described how he overcame his money anxieties and built a reliable, easy-to-follow financial routine, all without hiring a professional advisor. Instead, he simply shared his income details with ChatGPT and asked for a custom plan. Just 7 prompts, and suddenly I had total clarity over my finances, he wrote, calling the experience a game changer for his approach to budgeting, saving, and investing. So, what did the AI suggest? Here's the part most people miss: the plan wasn't just a generic list of tips. It included a zero-based budget, where every dollar is assigned a job, the well-known 50/30/20 rule to split income, a straightforward cash flow tracker, monthly savings targets tied to personal goals, weekly check-ins to stay on track, a beginner-friendly investment strategy, and perhaps most surprisingly, a full money management routine that didn't require any fancy apps or paid software. Brambila credits this AI-powered approach with giving him back control over his money and dramatically reducing his financial stress. Clarity equals peace of mind, he emphasized, highlighting how a clear plan can make all the difference. A central feature of his new system was the 50/30/20 rule, a popular budgeting method that divides your income into 50% for essentials, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt payments. This approach is often praised for its balance between discipline and flexibility, making it accessible even for those new to personal finance. Since sharing his experience, Brambila has sparked a lively debate online. Many people are excited by the idea that free AI tools like ChatGPT could offer practical, personalized financial guidance to anyone, regardless of their background or budget. Others, however, are skeptical, raising concerns about trusting sensitive financial decisions to an algorithm. Is it wise to let AI guide your money, or is there still no substitute for human expertise? And this is the part that could really divide opinions. Should we embrace AI as our personal money coach, or are we risking too much by sidelining traditional advisors? What do you think? Would you trust an AI with your financial future, or do you see potential pitfalls? Share your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. How to live like a billionaire using free AI tools, 7-day experiment. Ever wondered if technology could replace the privileges of the ultra-rich? Imagine having the luxury of hiring personal assistants, life coaches, savvy financial advisors, and designers without ever spending a dime. Sounds impossible, right? But here's where it gets interesting. I decided to see if free AI tools could help me replicate the billionaire lifestyle for a full week. No spending. No secret advantages. Just my laptop, phone, and a willingness to experiment. Curious? Let's dive in. Day 1, my digital personal assistant, ChatGPT, Google Bard. My journey kicked off with turning popular AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Google Bard into my tireless, frustration-proof assistants. I asked ChatGPT to craft a detailed daily schedule, balancing work, meals, breaks, and even gentle reminders to hydrate or stretch. Tasks? Delegated. Emails? Handled with sharp, professional language. For the first time, I felt the calm and constant support that the world's richest folks get from human assistants, except my AI helper never needed coffee breaks or called in sick. Here's the twist: it really felt better than the real thing. Day 2, getting smart about money, Clio, ChatGPT. Next up, my financial guru. I relied on Clio, a free AI-powered budgeting app, to untangle my spending habits. ChatGPT became my mini financial coach, designing affordable grocery strategies and translating complex investment steps into plain English. I suddenly saw my finances with total clarity, where my paycheck was going, and how I could make it go further. Let's be real, financial advice is typically locked behind hefty consulting fees, but AI made it accessible for $0. And this is the part most people miss: understanding your money doesn't have to be out of reach. Day 3, eating like a VIP, AI meal planners. If private chefs aren't in your budget, let AI do the heavy lifting. By providing ChatGPT and Spoonacular with what I had in my fridge, I received recipe recommendations and full-week meal plans, complete with shopping lists, instantly. The recipes were healthy, budget-friendly, and genuinely tasty. Eating well became effortless and affordable, debunking the myth that great food costs a fortune. Day 4, Leveling Up Productivity, Notion AI, ChatGPT. Productivity is a billionaire superpower, and with Notion AI and ChatGPT, I felt laser-focused. Notion AI summarized my messy meeting notes and long documents into actionable bullets. ChatGPT helped break down intimidating goals into bite-sized steps, supplying email drafts and content ideas whenever I felt stuck. In 6 hours, I outperformed my usual 10. AI didn't just give me back time, it gave me back energy. But do you agree that digital tools can sometimes outperform traditional methods, or do you think machines will never match a human touch? Day 5, AI is my personal trainer, Fitness AI, YouTube AI workouts. What about health and fitness? I put Fitness AI to work, and it generated personalized home workout plans that fit my current abilities. Evenings? ChatGPT guided me through stress-busting routines and sleep tips. I found guided workouts on YouTube voiced by AI trainers that kept me motivated. It was like having a digital wellness team encouraging me without gym fees. Sure, it wasn't the same as a real trainer, but it got me moving, and definitely kept me accountable. Day 6, Creative Team in my pocket, Canva AI, ChatGPT, Bing Image Creator. Designers and branding experts might seem out of reach, but Canva AI let me whip up professional-looking social posts and graphics, no experience needed. ChatGPT became my headline writer, and Bing Image Creator handled visuals, turning my vague ideas into polished images. For someone with zero artistic skill, producing sleek designs and striking content suddenly felt possible. Here's a hot take: maybe talent is overrated. Could technology be the real game changer in creativity? Day 7, Reflecting with AI, ChatGPT journaling. On my final day, I asked ChatGPT for personal reflection prompts. Its probing questions helped me journal about my week, assess my mindset, and rethink habits. It even shared actionable strategies for better sleep and sharper focus. The mental support and self-improvement guidance felt uncannily similar to what high-priced coaches offer, but at my fingertips, anytime I asked. Key insights and biggest takeaways. So what did this unconventional week teach me? White heavy checkmark: my productivity skyrocketed. White heavy checkmark: I developed more order in my life. White heavy checkmark: my spending shrank. White heavy checkmark: I made sharper, more informed choices. White heavy checkmark: best of all, I felt like I had greater control over my days and future. Did I become a billionaire? Not quite. But with the right AI tools, I enjoyed the kind of everyday support that most of us assume only the rich can afford. Final thoughts: is AI the great leveler? This experiment left me convinced modern technology is smashing the barriers of privilege. Thanks to free AI apps, anyone, from a broke college student to a curious entrepreneur, can access what once belonged only to society's elite. It brings up a thorny question: are we heading toward true equality, or just a new digital divide? Is AI alone enough, or will there always be services out of reach for most of us? Would love to hear your perspective. Do you see AI as an equalizer, or as another layer of exclusivity? Drop your thoughts below and join the debate. My list of top free AI tools: ChatGPT, daily planning, writing support, decision guidance. Clio, expense tracking and budgeting. Notion AI, boosting productivity and summarizing notes. Canva AI, easy, pro-style design. Spoonacular, meal plans and recipes. Fitness AI, personalized workouts. Bing Image Creator, making visuals on the fly. What's your experience with free AI tools? Do you think they're transforming modern life, or are there downsides we shouldn't ignore? Let's talk in the comments. How ChatGPT can fix your money problems with 7 simple prompts. Imagine mastering your finances in just 7 conversations with AI, no spreadsheets, no financial jargon, and no guilt trips. For author and entrepreneur Adrian Brambila, this wasn't science fiction. By sharing his salary with ChatGPT and asking the right questions, he transformed his chaotic expenses into a streamlined, stress-free system. "It rewired my finances overnight," he confessed in a viral Facebook post, detailing how 7 simple prompts gave him total control over his money for the first time. But here's what's surprising: he didn't just track spending, he rebuilt his financial mindset from scratch. Brambila's experiment began with transparency. He input his income into ChatGPT and asked for a zero-based budget, where every dollar had a purpose. ChatGPT responded by allocating his funds using the 50/30/20 rule: 50% for necessities like rent and groceries, 30% for discretionary spending, and 20% for savings/debt. But unlike rigid templates, the AI tailored it to his lifestyle. For example, if Brambila earned $4,000 monthly, ChatGPT might assign $2,000 to needs, $1,200 to wants, and $800 to savings, a balance that prioritizes enjoyment without sacrificing financial health. The next steps were equally straightforward. 1. A monthly cash flow tracker, no apps needed, just a simple document. 2. Automated savings targets tied to goals, e.g., save $1,000 for a car. 3. A weekly money check-in to stay accountable. 4. A 3-step investing plan for beginners, think micro-investing in index funds. 5. A repeatable system to avoid burnout. But what makes this controversial? Critics argue that relying on AI for finance oversimplifies complexity. "Anyone can follow rules," says one skeptic, "but life isn't predictable." Yet Brambila's success raises a question: could AI-driven clarity be the antidote to analysis paralysis? Meanwhile, a trader sparked outrage online by claiming AI models like ChatGPT and Grok helped him double $400 in 10 days with a 100% win rate on 18 trades. His post, titled "Watching ChatGPT Make Me Money While I Chill," ignited a firestorm. Supporters hailed AI as a game-changer, detractors called it a gamble. After all, short-term trading with AI isn't investing, it's betting on algorithms in volatile markets. So, what's the 50/30/20 rule, and does it really work? Popularized by Elizabeth Warren, it's a guardrail for balance: 50% for essentials, 30% for fun, and 20% for the future. The goal? Live fully today while securing tomorrow. But is it one size fits all? Not quite. For freelancers with irregular income, for example, prioritizing a 3-month emergency fund first might make more sense. The bigger takeaway? AI isn't replacing human intuition, it's amplifying it. Brambila's system worked because ChatGPT acted as a financial therapist, cutting through emotional spending by creating accountability. The trader's story, however, highlights AI's dual role: a tool for discipline or a crutch for risky behavior. Your turn: could AI ethically democratize financial planning, or are we risking a generation of algorithmic dependency? Share your thoughts below.